Hey, Weekly Walk viewers, we've moved Anna's still inside, but I have moved the virtual Weekly Walks to outside, mainly so I can bring back my sunglasses, and it's finally nice here in the Boston area. So I am here with Ann Delsantos. I know you were just saying you were jealous you didn't have your sunglasses for this.
Absolutely. Yes,
Next,
but outside is beautiful.
yes, next time when we do a real life one. So Anne is a former GM at Salesforce and currently an independent board member at two companies, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that in my questions. But first question I have for you, and you know OpenView well at this point. We've been fortunate enough to have a lot of conversations, and we love product-led growth, and a big component of that is this customer focus. And when we talk about it at OpenView, it's a lot more around these early stage companies and how they should have this hyper focus on the customer. But that was a big thing that you talked about in your role at Salesforce and also Oracle, which are much larger than a lot of the companies that we talk to. So kind of what did that look like at companies of that size?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great question. One of my favorite, made me think of one of my favorite authors is Peter Drucker, and he has this quote that says, "To satisfy the customer is the mission and purpose of every business." And I really believe no matter what size the business, focusing on the customer is the most important thing that you can do. So I've been a solution engineer most of my career, and that was kind of part of my goal. But it's the way I led teams, and it was always what I did, is walk in the shoes of our customers, whether they're SMB or Fortune 50, really look at their company through their eyes, and then bring technology to solve their problems. At Oracle, we had a team that we built this unique discovery tool so that we could be interactive with the customer while we're talking to them, and then solve collaboratively the solution that would best meet their need. And at Salesforce, we added design thinking perspective, financial modeling, enterprise architects to bring the right solution to our customers who are in very complex cloud environments. So while I think from a product, you want to listen to the customer because it really inputs what your product-led growth design is, I think everybody has a mandate to be laser focused on their customer, and no matter what role you're in.
Yeah, that makes sense. Doesn't matter if you're a small startup or a giant.
That's right.
like
That's
Salesforce.
right.
So
You're
awesome.
not a company without a customer.
Without a
right?
customer,
So,
it's so true.
right.
Software, retail,
right.
anything. So, all right. So you are on two boards, a public and private, and that is something that a lot of women, would admire, and men would admire too, not just women, and dare I say, could be jealous. And I would love to know just how did you get to that level, and what was step one for you of sort of that board journey? Because so many people are interested in that in their careers.
Well, I mean, I think the thing that prepares you is actually your entire career. And when I look back at it, the one thing that was most instrumental is no matter what level I was, or what role I was in, I was always thinking, what is the CEO's strategy and mission? And how can I and or my team, how can we help achieve that mission? And so I never really thought of myself as a first line manager or a VP of sales engineering or an SVP of solutions or even a GM of product, because I wanted to know, how do we execute on that? So I think that what prepares me for this moment is that all those experiences helped develop the execution of how do you scale an operation, how do you lead through crisis, how do you build a product that meets the needs of the customers, and any CEO wants that voice at their table. And for me, step one, frankly, was deciding this is what I wanted to do, be open, say yes to opportunities, and then to really start to prepare myself. And there are wonderful organizations like Women in the Boardroom that really help you think about what is the value you bring. And then as each opportunity has come up, just evaluating the company, the fit with the CEO, and most importantly, can I bring value to what this company is looking to achieve? So it is an incredible moment in my career, and I'm enjoying every minute of
it. Yes, and yeah, certainly you've had quite the career as well too, which leads me to my next question. If you, I guess, what would you do, or say you didn't have the career that you had, what would have been your dream job outside of, I'm sure those were your dream jobs, but
Yeah, yeah.
what's a completely out there dream job that you would have loved to have, or heck, maybe it could be your second career at this point?
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's interesting. I think I'll take it two ways.
Okay.
One is in my alternate life, I actually had this surprise dream job that I was totally unprepared for. I learned every day on the job. And looking back, most of the leadership lessons I learned was in this job. It was leading a small team of two, and it was my dream job of being a mom, which was
Love that.
shocking to me
Yeah.
that I would enjoy it. But I actually, if I ever do retire, I often dream like what it would be like to be a barista of all things, because to bring the joy of a great cup of coffee to everyone would be something that's just amazing.
Yeah. And
So
everyone needs that cup of coffee. So you would be
exactly
a very
right. What's
you're
bad about that?
very, very in demand barista. So I'd buy coffee from you, Ann.
Exactly.
So you can
Oh,
test
thank
it out.
you.
I'm sure there's lots of people out there. They'll let you test your skills on them. So, well,
There
thank you
you
for being
go.
here. I was realizing through this that, it's still like I'm holding my arm because the wind was blowing my computer and my hair around. So your foot. So thank you guys for being here, and we'll see y'all soon.